Well, hello, card collecting community. My name is Brian. This is my first YouTube video ever for sports cards. I'm going to go by the name of Vaccaro Cards, Vaccaro being my last name. Now, you'll see right away that my football team, my main team, is the Browns. And that's part of what you'll see in my collection coming up. But I want to tell you a little bit about me here and why I'm posting this video. Like many others, I collected when I was a kid. I remember my mom buying me the boxes of the 90, 91, 92 tops, all of that. But then, as I grew up, high school and whatnot started to get out of cards. But then I actually got injured when I was playing a lot of sports in high school and really couldn't play anymore. But I still wanted to be around sports. And I actually started going to a card shop in Phoenix, Arizona, and got back into the world of cards. But then again, like many of you, college and post-college came up and took some time off from cards and didn't really do much with it, and recently started to pick it back up within, say, the last 4 or 5 years. Once my boys were born, it just kind of gave me a good chance to get back to collecting. Now, I also do this in the sense of it's great for me to share about more of who I am. I don't share that I love cards and I love collecting memorabilia with too many people. And I don't know why I've been kind of embarrassed to do that in the past, but this is kind of my coming out party. And I'm excited to share this with the YouTube world and anyone else that sees this. And, I've thought about doing videos for a while, and I was just listening to Jeff from the Sports Card Investor, and he was saying if you're passionate about doing something, this was in episode 15, he said if you're passionate about doing something, do it. It doesn't need to be perfect, but get it out there. So this is really what it is. You guys might love this, you might hate it, but hey, here we go. So I already told you that I love the Browns. If you're interested in that, that's actually from Hatch Show Print. It's a printing press in Nashville, Tennessee, and they did that for the NFL draft this year. Anyway, so Browns, my family's from Cleveland, so I've got to root for the Browns. We had some bandwagoners to start the year. They've tailed off, so we'll see what happens with the rest of the year. So being the Cleveland connection, I also go ahead and collect the Indians. Not so much the Cavs. I have a few LeBrons here and there. But then other than that, I really like to focus on Hall of Fame rookies, and then autographs, whether it be through the mail or, of course, through the companies. And then vintage. I collect a lot of vintage. You're going to see, I'll show you some of my collection here. You're not going to see a ton of new stuff. I'll dabble in it here and there, but I love seeing values. And I feel that, you could wait a couple years and get that future Hall of Famer for pennies on the dollar to what you're paying for now. So let me show you some of my collection here. So here's and for every one of these, I just grabbed a small handful. I didn't cherry pick. You're going to see there's not $100 cards here. There might be a couple here and there, but again, let me give you an example. So Denzel Ward, rookie card number to 75, autoed. Francisco Lindor, this is his USA card. Here's a 1961 Jim Brown. Let's see, here we have Herb Score, Indians, part of the Cleveland Muni Stadium. And this is actually one of my first jersey cards, and even though you can probably get it now for about $5 on eBay, always one of my favorites. Again, I PC the Indians, and you have 2 surefire Hall of Famers, and then Juan Gonzalez, borderline Hall of Famer. But again, one of my first, and while it's only worth a couple dollars, it's worth a lot more to me. Last but not least, one of the best pitchers of all time, Rapid Robert Bob Feller. Through the mail autograph years and years ago. Again, not worth a ton, but just an example of what I like to collect for some Indians and Browns here. Other things, I grabbed a baseball pile just to give you an idea of what I like to collect. There's an A-Rod autograph, Monty Irvin, so Hall of Fame, through the mail autograph. Brooks Robinson, obviously one of the best third basemen ever. Tony La Russa, auto. And then a 62 or 63 home run leaders with Mays, Robinson, and Cepeda. Here's a Verlander rookie. Again, I probably only picked this up for 50 cents to $1. It will go up over time once he makes the Hall of Fame, but I love getting Hall of Fame rookies. And then here's a Pujols. Now, I think Pujols is one of the best. I grew up watching him play, so that's a great one for me to have. And then just an older Hank Aaron, nothing too special. But again, I just grabbed a quick handful from each of the buckets here. Let's see, if we were looking at football to give you an idea. Matt Ryan, again, I probably only paid 50 cents to $1 for that. He's a Singletary Hall of Fame rookie. A Jimmy G, we'll see what he does. I think I probably paid 10 cents a couple years ago on that one. Art Monk rookie, Hall of Famer. Sonny Jurgensen, Hall of Famer. I have a couple of these. Charlie Joyner, again, Hall of Fame rookie. Jim Plunkett, not a Hall of Famer, but again, I love these old autos, or older players that are autos. So there's his auto. Here's a Dan Marino autograph. Jerry Rice. And then since I do live in Phoenix, Arizona, I do collect a little bit of Cardinals. So there's a Patrick Peterson. Obviously, he'll be a Hall of Famer. And then there's a quick Torrey Holt. Not in the Hall of Fame, but I expect him to be in fairly soon. There's, of course, always a logjam of wide receivers. All right, so that's give you an idea of who I am for football. For basketball, let's see. Again, it's going to be a mix of old and new. Bill Bradley, Hall of Famer. I believe that is his rookie. When I do collect jerseys, I do try to, of course, go for game use, but I want to try to make sure that it's going to be the Hall of Famer. And I'm never really going to spend more than $2 or $3 unless it's something I'm really PCing. So this would have been $2 or $3. This is one of my better autographs for basketball. So we have a Bob Cousy. You don't see too many signatures from him, and they do go for a lot. So Bob Cousy. Jerry Lucas. Again, I'm looking for Hall of Famers, Hall of Fame rookies, and autos. Steve Nash, he is one of my favorites. When I played, I always tried to play like him. Again, I'm from Phoenix, so I watched him when the Suns were so close to winning, or getting to the finals, I should say. Wes Unseld, auto, it's kind of hard to see on there. One of my personal favorites growing up was Sean Marion. His effort and determination was always unparalleled. And then let's see some more recent ones. So Alex English, auto. And then David Thompson, autograph. So again, you're probably starting to see an idea of what I like to collect. Let's see, a couple more. Oh, here's actually one of the new mail days here. So Rocky Colavito, I actually want to name one of my boys Rocco after him. He was my parents' favorite growing up. This is his 57 Topps rookie. You will see it actually is autographed as well. So that's a recent purchase from eBay. That's a definite PC card. And then this is just to show you, make sure you're looking at those dollar bins and less. This was in a quarter bin. So this is Tomey's arguably his best rookie card. Picking it up for a quarter, you can't argue with that. And then this is actually a card that I was looking for a while. It's a quad jersey of the Indians, all 4 Hall of Famers. So on the front you have Lou Boudreau and Bob Feller, and then on the back you have Early Wynn and Hal Newhouser. Now this is kind of neat for Hal Newhouser because he only played for the Indians for 1 year, so you obviously don't see a lot of him in the Indians. Let's see what else. So I do have an eBay store. I actually share it with my wife who sells shoes, and the name is Ashley Vaccaro. So Ashley, and then Vaccaro, Vaccaro. And what I'm doing right now is I'm posting just a bunch of old stuff I've had for years. Most of these are $2 to $5 cards. You're not going to see crazy things on there. The most expensive card I moved recently was a Mason Rudolph Donruss blank back, number to 35. Went for $20. So again, that's an anomaly. You're going to see a lot of $2 to $5 cards. For example, Frankie Lindor, he's on there for a couple bucks. Here's a old Churchman's Soccer tobacco card. That's on there for a couple bucks. This is kind of fun. I've had this forever. It's a William Green Browns running back in 2002. This came from the National, numbered to 5. So that's why we put top loaders on everything. Numbered to 5. So if you like the National short prints, there you go. I think it's like $4 or $5. Here's a Bulgaria. Many of you vintage collectors will know the Bulgaria set for the Ruth that's in here. Just an old golf card, couple bucks. Lav Coles, the premiere date, numbered to 85. Yes, I wish that was Tom Brady's. Patrick Willis, number to 50. Let's see, Aaron Donald, the platinum, a couple bucks on that. Rory Sabatini, I grew up playing golf, so I've got to have a couple golf cards here and there. Danilo Gallinari, X-Fractor, number to 299. Let's see what else. Jackie Jensen, Post. Brett Favre, some base rookies. Really, everything was base back then, as you know. Dwayne Wade, lower end rookie. I think it's on there for $4. So anyway, feel free to go to my eBay page and my wife's eBay page. Again, it's Ashley, Ashley Vaccaro, Vaccaro. And really, here's what I need you guys to do. I need your help. Whether you buy or not, of course, that's great if you do, but that's not why I'm doing these videos. I'm trying to sell some of these lower end cards so that I can get a big card. Again, I've always bought just, these $1, $2, $3 to $4 cards, and I kind of want to change it up, and I want to go big. So last time I did this years ago, I saved up enough money and got probably my most valuable card in the collection. So you'll see it's a 1933 Babe Ruth. There's not many cards that I could afford of him that are during his playing days. So that, I saved up for it and it was worth it. So I kind of want to do that again. As of right now, I'm at about $125. And so here's some of my want list. I'm looking at a Joe Montana PSA 7, 8, his rookie, which is 1981. Dan Marino's rookie, around a PSA 7 or 8. John Elway, again, 1984, PSA 7 or 8. Jerry Rice his rookie's in 86, so kind of looking in that PSA 8, 9 range. So that's kind of the football. For baseball, I'd love to see an on-card Hank Aaron autograph in my collection. And same thing for Barry Sanders. Going back to baseball, though, a Willie Mays auto. I'm not sure if that's going to fit in the price range. And then I've always loved the 1957 All-Star, or 58 All-Star Series. The Mickey Mantle, I think, has always been a beautiful card. I do want to have a better Mickey Mantle card than what I currently have. So the 58 All-Star, and then I feel like I need to have a Ted Williams or Jackie Robinson in my collection. So again, I'm at $125 now. You'll see all of the little purchases that people are making, so it's been great. Just to get rid of those little cards. So let me know what you think. Should it be a Ted Williams? Should it be a Dan Marino or Joe Montana or Willie Mays auto? Let me know. Love to hear what you're thinking of some of the all-time greats, whether it be an autograph or one of their vintage cards. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I really appreciate it. Appreciate you guys watching this first episode. Again, I'm going to go by the name of Vaccaro Cards, and look forward to hearing from you, and thanks so much. Have a great night.